Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Grimstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he released it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And there's the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You can really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Throw to the left side. They bring him down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he's not going to squander this chance.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were able to do a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Getting a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Motion now from the tight end. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. A deep shot, but he paid for it. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. It's a run to the left. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got his man in the open field. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Ball handed off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch, and it works. The 1st down to the 35.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble to his left. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And now the first play of this drive will set it with the 37. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this open quarter. It's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Boy, these defensive backs are completely locked in. 3rd down. The defense stays disciplined in zone coverage and knocks that one down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Had a sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. State offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you get a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Hey, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. It's another deep shot. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Handoff to the back. Running with purpose. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down at the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Defense not pressing this time. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Goes out to stiff arm. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. The loss of the play.
Well, Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. In the clear at the 25. The defense has got it. And the ball to the ground. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's picked for a third time tonight. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air into the ball. It turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Great right spot to start this drive for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Good throw, complete to the tight end. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
How about this, Chris? Man-to-man coverage with help over the top with a free safety. You become much more confident knowing that you have help behind you. They kind of trail the receiver here, knowing that somebody over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what they did. The safety was in position, and he makes the interception.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quick pass, the catch is made. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set him now with a 1st and goal. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. 2nd down and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Touchdown, Irish. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving his defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tackled, but forced down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
He's looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
You maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Nittany Lions come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Five-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Could take it all the way. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs here. Finding some room at the 25. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got...
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver grabs it. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple of touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw yet again. And this one is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. A deep ball caught at the 25. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
He gets loose. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down.
You trash as fuck, my boy.
Takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
You try. Nigga, I took that shit, nigga. Shut up.
But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Bro, you was up 14-zip. I've been on a 35-6 run, bro. How you gonna call me trash? I'm on a 35-6 run on your bitch ass. But I'm trying. Nigga, how you go up and don't keep the lead, bro? How you go up and don't keep the lead? How you go up and don't keep the lead? Appreciate it. That's all I needed to hear. Appreciate it, dog. Thank you.
It's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He's got the first and still going. Gets into space at the 50. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Chris, you know how I feel about the option. If there isn't any penetration, this is a dangerous play for the defense to try to defend. The quarterback's able to get to the edge, draw the defender towards him, and then deal it out to the running back, who's got a lot of room on the outside to run.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Grinding away with a running game. Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. QB keeper all the way. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
The pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got to put a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. And that is interception number 5.
Get off my game, boy.
Performance continues. The defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback.
Get off my game, boy.
The W by just kneeling down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's playing. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to be
And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed